Well, good morning, City on a Hill. Welcome back for another round of fun. It is good to see you here on this Saturday morning. If you're tuning in after that, good to see you on whatever day it is. We got a lot of fun things planned today, some interesting interviews, lots of cool things to go through here this morning. So glad that you joined us. It's a good morning to be with us. We are going to jump right in this morning. We're wasting no time. And we've got a fun little game that we're going to be playing this morning. We know how much you guys love games. We know how much I lose at the games. So hot take, but I don't have much confidence in myself. But who knows? Maybe I'm in for a win finally. We'll see. I've won one, I think. So it's possible. I only know that because I was given the Diet Coke that is given to everyone that I think is still in here somewhere. We're going to be playing a game this morning called Christmas Quick Draw. Christmas Quick Draw. Basically, what this is a team-oriented game where someone's going to have 30 seconds to draw a picture that illustrates a Christmas song or concept. We'll explain more here in a moment when we set it up, but we're going to be doing it with teams. Now, the question is, who are the teams, right? Well, I will be going up against my mortal enemy, Pastor Kelsey Barker, our worship leader, and we are going to have with us the old ball and chains themselves, Jessica and June. So welcoming in them for, I think, the first time, Kelsey, Jessica, and June. Okay, well, here we are, and we've got some familiar faces. If you've attended services or watched online, you have seen all of these people before. Of course, Kelsey is my compatriot here on every Saturday. We do worship and weather, which we will be doing later on. So worship pastor Kelsey Barker. Over here on the other side, we have the lovely June Barker.
This might be the best looking morning show we've ever done.
Of all time. And then finally, the love of my life, Jessica Bledsoe. We are going to be playing a game, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Kelsey describe and explain it because he does it better than I do.
I don't know about that, but I'll try. So, guys, this is the first edition of Christmas Quick Draw. And so, basically, if you've played Pictionary, you've played this game. So, we have two teams. We have Team Frosty back here in the back, always back keeping it cool. Ooh. And then we have Team Rudolph. Because you guys are always pointed with your opinions.
We are. And always number one in the front.
And glowing.
Glowing. So, we will take turns. The ladies have some cards provided by our very own Morgan Phillips. And on the cards are particular Christmas song names. Mm-hmm. We do not know these card names. The ladies are going to have to draw a picture to help describe what song it is, and we're going to guess it. Each team will have 30 seconds to draw and guess, and at the end of that 30 seconds, if we don't get it right, the other team will have a chance to steal. So, in the Christmas in the Christmas spirit, stealing.
Stealing.
It's all
Absolutely.
I don't know. So,
Grinching.
So, Team Frosty back here is going to go first, so if my trusty assistant, Shamika, could tell us when to start looking and drawing. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right. Let's see if so we've got person. Is it Santa? Is it, he's got some shoes on. And is he a scarecrow? Is he an elf? No. Is he a wise man?
Time. Dang it.
Well.
I can't do word. That's not really a word.
You at home, I hope that,
This is bad.
I have no idea.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's it.
Oh! I'm gonna win! I am terrible. I had no guess at all, and
Yes!
the old.
That's what I thought.
The fuzzy feet. Come on.
Oh,
that was good.
That was really good.
That was great. All right, and here's Team Rudolph, their first attempt. And tell us when.
Okay. Bring us home.
If you don't get this, I'm gonna kill you.
A great artist, I believe, Little Drummer Boy.
Yep.
Nailed it!
This is going well so far for Team Frosty. All right, here we go, Team Frosty. Time for redemption. Redemption time.
Oh, that's the same one as last time.
Oh no.
Okay.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
I do too.
Kelsey,
I suck at this,
do you know
evidently.
Christmas songs?
Did you hear what I hear?
Yes! Golly, I knew it when she drew that!
I was like,
I'm like, I'm not a bad drawer. No.
You and June would be a really good team.
she's really good. I'm terrible. Here we go, Team Rudolph.
You got this. You can do this.
I'm really bad at this.
Jingle bells? No. Oh, Rudolph the
Yes,
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Guys, so far we've got Team Rudolph with 3 and Team Frosty with 1, but we're gonna keep our cool with this next with this next clue. Here we go. Come on, baby, you got this. You can do it.
I already got it.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
No.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Yes.
There we
Nice.
go.
I was like, if you didn't get that one, then
Christmas tree. Look at that. Okay, guys, here is Rudolph.
Let's do it. You
Okay.
can do it. Sad. Okay. Sad elf.
This one's not gonna happen.
You just stick with it.
It's okay if this is cheating.
Blue Christmas?
Yes.
time.
I like this extension.
Oh, because it's blue.
Oh, I mean, that's good. Did he get it?
He got it. He did get it.
Wow! Here we go with the next one, guys.
I got it. How do you not have this? How do you not have this?
Deck the halls?
Oh my
No.
Oh my god.
I'm terrible.
Church, I'm sorry that he is your worship pastor.
I am salivating right now to steal this one.
I can't wait.
I'm not gonna get it.
Honey, let's say it in unison.
All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth.
Oh!
What?
Golly!
I want a new partner. Oh, I thought I unplugged something.
Well, I'm pretty sure they have it in the bag by now, but here we go with the next clue for Team Rudolph.
Okay. What? 16. 16 candles.
There's not.
Or 12. 12.
Okay.
The 12 days of Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Here we go with the next clue. Evidently, we have we've met our match. They're really good. All right, babe. Here we go.
Or.
I'm mad.
Okay.
This is premium artwork. No, it's not. We're restarting. Oh no. Precious seconds ticking off the clock. Silent
I don't even
Night.
know what you got.
Little House on the Prairie.
Oh.
We Three Kings.
Uh-huh.
Away in a Manger.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna guess.
What else?
Time.
What child is this?
No.
Dang.
Do I say it?
Yeah.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I don't know.
Dang, that was good.
It's a baby and he's
Dang.
outside.
I was thinking manger. I was going straight up like church
Yeah,
Christmas songs.
I did too.
Well, he's already said it though. Way to
Yeah.
manger.
So,
But I knew it had something to do with outside.
good.
That's why I knew.
That was good.
That was
That's
good.
why
That
I
was
knew
good.
it wasn't right. Good job, June.
Here's the next clue. There's a common theme right here.
A hat, Santa Claus hat, child. Hat, baby. Baby hat, baby.
Okay.
And, Santa baby! That was so close. Santa baby.
Last one for Team Frosty.
You got it, guys.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Wow. Where's that been this whole time?
I know, right?
I saved the best for last.
That was good. That was awesome. That was real good.
I'm disappointed in myself. And just one more for you guys to rub it in our faces. Here we go.
Let's see it.
Did you take a course on this in seminary or something?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Christmas quick draw.
Yeah.
Snow.
Uh-huh.
Snowing. It's snowing hard. There's lots of snow. Lots of snow. A snowy Christmas. Snowy day.
Time. Let it snow.
Thank you.
Yay!
Let it snow.
I remember that
Save
one.
me in June.
Let it snow.
I remember that one. Let it snow. Right. Yes.
Alrighty, guys. So Morgan Phillips, what was our final score for today?
They stole at the end.
But we also had two ahead of us.
Rudolph has 7 and Frosty has 4.
Wow. Well,
Thanks for sneaking in and helping me out here because I regularly do not win these games. So this is clearly a me problem because when I bring in a Mrs. Jessica, things go well.
maybe we'll have to come back and
Have a little rematch.
get our dignity back.
Ooh, I like
Switch
this.
it up,
I like this
though.
idea a
I didn't
lot.
lose mine.
I like this idea a lot. I didn't lose mine. She
I
did.
didn't lose
She
mine.
did great.
Yeah, she did. She did great. I
The whole time.
regained my dignity.
Yes.
So here's the deal. Coming up next, we have a interview with someone that you are going to want to hear from. Never been on the show before, so stay tuned. Well, here we are, guys. We have a very special guest this morning. I want to introduce to you Denise Bell Blakely from Eastside Ministries in the east side of Fort Worth. And you guys are located off of Lancaster.
Right.
So interestingly enough, I live on Canton.
Okay.
And so I'm literally just like 2 blocks from you guys.
Oh, wow.
I pass y'all all the time. And Chris Cunnington, our community pastor, who all of you know, has been on the show several times, connected with Denise not that long ago because as the community pastor, he wants to start doing more outreach. And Eastside has been here for a long time, and we did a toy drive with them for Christmas. Many of you participated in that. And so we just wanted to bring her on and hear from her, hear about what they do, how they started, when they started, just so you guys have some details about this really great ministry that we are planning on partnering with for a long time. So tell me a little bit about Eastside. What's your mission? What do you do?
Well, our mission, if you look on our website, our mission statement is really just to bless lives one at a time. It's a very simple mission statement.
Love it.
We've been around for about 35 years.
Wow.
We began as a consortium of about 7 different denominations who got together about 35 years ago and said, well, we need to do more.
Yeah.
We just need to do more.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful mission. We try to provide for all basic needs, but here in the pandemic, we've had to expand our scope.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to help people find jobs again.
Great.
After the pandemic is over. So we can talk about that a little later if you'd like.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really awesome. That's one of the things that I've been really thinking about a lot over this last probably, 3 or 4 months, that obviously 2020 has been a hard year.
Yes.
COVID's been difficult. There's all these different things that people are wrestling with. But I think it's in those like moments of struggle where like some of the greatest innovation takes place.
It does.
And it's really cool to see how different ministries, different businesses have not only adapted, but have begun to do things that I know for us as a church, like some of the video-driven ministry stuff that we're doing, you know, looking back over the year, we're like, man, why didn't we start this 5 years ago?
Right,
You know,
right.
why have we never been doing this?
It's the weirdest thing. Ministry follows need.
Yes.
You know, because the old format, probably before we were both born, the old format was that create a ministry and then the people will come.
Right.
But that's evolved.
It has.
It's like the need first, and the ministry always follows
Absolutely.
the need.
Absolutely. And that really is the New Testament model. I mean,
It is.
Where people were in need, the church stood up and did what was necessary.
Exactly.
And so that's really an awesome thing. So you guys, what are your hours of operation? How do y'all work? Like, what is your time frame?
Sure. We open at 8, close at 12.
Okay.
And we do have a cutoff for the sign-ins at about 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Because we have so many more clients this year that we have to have time to process them all.
Yeah.
So anyone who needed to come to us, I would suggest to get there between 8 and 11.
8 and 11. Okay.
Right.
Good. Now, you hand out in that time, you said essential items. So food, I'm assuming, winter coats, good. Hygiene.
Hygiene items.
Okay, very good. So if for those of you at home who I'm sure are wondering that can't be here between 8 and 12 to volunteer, but maybe want to bless you guys with some supplies.
Oh, definitely.
How would that work? How would they do that?
Well, basically, they would just show up anytime between 8 and 12, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And just drop it off. We do have a donation door,
Okay.
a separate part of our building where we do intake and just drop it off. We also give away laundry supplies, too.
Wonderful.
So, you know, unlike a lot of pantries, we also ask for donations of things like dishwashing liquid and detergent.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so and let me just say to those of you at home again, if you have a work schedule that doesn't allow for you to come during those times, what we will end up doing as a church is having a bin here as well in the worship center in the main foyer area, where you can bring your supplies on Sunday. And Chris, our community pastor, will get that stuff over to her in that 8 to 12 window. That way, because we have some people that may not be able to be there during that time frame, and we have no problem setting something like that. That's an easy deal. I know Chris is real passionate about that kind of thing. You guys do clothing as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's basically set up for the dignity of our clients.
Yeah.
We don't just hand out clothing. We have it set up almost like a department store where they can come in and shop for their clothing.
And let me say too that this you know, for those of you who are thinking like, man, I could never imagine getting my clothes from a place like that. Some of the best items.
That's right.
Are there? We did this mission trip one time. This was probably back in 2010 or 11. We went to Denver, Colorado. It was our college ministry group, and we served at a shelter in Denver in the inner cities. And we got there, I don't remember what time we started, it was early, and began opening up bags of donated clothing, and we were putting everything together. And there were these, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Okay.
There were these 2 neckties that were Star Wars themed, and I pulled them out and was looking at them. And the woman that ran the place came by, and she goes, "You can have those if you want them." And I was like, "Oh, no, I can't take them." She goes, "Sweetheart, we have more than we could ever hand out in one day." She's like, "If you want to take the neckties, take them."
That's it.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, there is gold here!"
That's right.
This is amazing stuff.
That's
so
right.
I know we as a staff have talked about when the timing is right. Of course, with the uptick in cases, we've kind of drawn back a little bit, but we really want to get the whole staff over there to serve one more.
That would be wonderful.
We would love to do that. We'd love to, East Side of Fort Worth, it just has an interesting culture, doesn't it?
It does.
It's like if you're a part of the East Side, it's like a badge of honor.
It is.
And you have like this sort of weird network of people who are all like just, like strangely passionate about this side of town.
We are connected in a way that I've actually never seen anywhere I've lived before.
Yeah, I agree.
All of the businesses and all of the churches and the community organizations, they check in on us quite a bit.
Good.
And vice versa. We check with them to see if we can help them. Eastside is eclectic, and the people there are really loyal and committed to bless the East Side of Fort Worth.
So good.
It's beautiful to watch. It is.
So good. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about our partnership with y'all. I'm excited that Chris has, I don't know if he told you his story, but he was our youth pastor here for, like 8 years.
Wow. Okay.
And 9 years maybe. And he has always had a heart for missions. That's kind of his gifting. He came in and fit a need for the youth ministry. He committed 3 years to us as a youth pastor. We, like I said, drug him along for almost 10. And we finally hired someone to come in and take over the youth and allow him to move into the position that he really feels like God has made him for.
That's wonderful.
And I think it's so evident. All of us that have worked with him for so long, there's just this new life in him, And so y'all were one of the first people that he wanted to connect with.
Wow.
And because you're local. I told him, I said, man, I'm literally down the street from them. So that's really awesome.
We're honored.
To connect with y'all and look forward to doing more. Guys, if you have any questions at all for Denise, are you guys on Facebook as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're definitely on Facebook.
Make sure to like their page on Facebook. Message them for any questions. Again, if you have any supplies, like she said, clothing, hygiene, dishwasher material, washing machine liquid, whatever you got, bring it, and we will take it in. If you can't bring it up there between 8 and 12, I will say, let me just clarify that if you can get there between 8 and 12 on your own, then do so. Not because we don't want to help you out, but because it'd be really beneficial for you to see what's going on there, what God is doing in that place. But if you can't understand work schedules and social distancing and all that, then bring it up to us. We will make sure we get it over to them. And you just, this is such a simple way of impacting people.
It is.
People get so scared of like, well, what do I forgot? I got to share the gospel and I got to tell people about my faith. You don't got to say anything. These are felt needs. These are things that we often take for granted. And man, when you come to a place where you're not able to afford them or you don't have access to them, it means the world when someone blesses you with these kinds of items. And that's exactly what Eastside Ministries is doing. So thank you for being on.
Oh, no, thank you for inviting me. When you do come and visit, one of the things that you'll notice is that we greet our clients with smiles and blessings.
Amazing.
They don't feel like they've come for charity.
Yeah.
They feel like they've come home.
Yeah.
Some to a place of blessing.
I love that.
Isn't it wonderful?
Do you have any restrictions on if we were to come and bring a camera? And
Not at all.
Okay, so you heard it here first.
Not at all.
When we do that, we might be bringing some cameras, no promises, but just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the place is like, and you get to see us putting in the work. You think we just sit around all day thinking about the Bible, but we actually do work around.
That's right. We pastors, we do work.
We do work. We do a lot of work, a lot more than you at home realize.
That's right.
Thank you for being on.
Oh no, thank you for inviting me, and God bless you and everyone in your congregation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we've got announcements and then Worship and Weather Report with Pastor Kelsey. Stay tuned. All right. Well, that was just so incredible. I hope that blessed you as much as it did me. Miss Denise is clearly an incredible woman, and we really look forward to partnering with him for a long time. We've got some great things happening, upcoming really quickly, actually. December 18th, we have our Family Fun Christmas Drive-Thru. As you know, hopefully by now, if you've been around, you've heard us talk about it. We are going to continue to do that event, but it will be a drive-thru event this time instead of an in-person outdoors event like it has been in many years past. You will stay in your car the whole time. There'll be one point through the drive-thru where you will have an option of getting out of your car with your family and having someone take a picture of you, do a little family portrait kind of thing for just a keepsake, and we will get that to you probably by email. So you'll have to fill something out or do something. We'll let you know when we get closer to that. But really, really excited about this event. We've got some great things planned for it. Shouldn't take a whole lot of time, and again, great way to overcome sort of the crazy season of COVID and everything that's going on, and still have some Christmas celebration as a church. We didn't want to just not do anything, and so we adapt, right? It's kind of like what me and Denise just talked about a moment ago. So come to that, December 18th. We also have a Christmas Eve service, so that is going to be at 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve. We're going to be doing a few songs. We actually are going to take the Lord's Supper. So this is going to be, I think, a really important service to come to. It's outdoors. We're going to be doing it in the prayer garden, so it'll be a very stripped down. James normally does the Christmas carols at the end of the normal Christmas Eve service that we've done. He's still going to do that. We're going to have some probably 2 or 3 songs, 3 or 4 songs, and then we'll take the Lord's Supper together, and then we'll dismiss you. It'll be a very quick, but I think powerful reminder of why we celebrate the baby in the manger, Jesus our Savior. And so come to that. Don't miss out on that. It's going to be a really, I think, just impactful and I think special time. You know, I mean, this is obviously, again, not the way we would typically do one of these services. We're adapting a little bit to our current situation. And, and it may be one of those deals where 10 years from now, we look back and that Christmas Eve service outdoors, real stripped down in the cold weather during a crazy pandemic, during one of the worst years ever, you look back with fondness on that like, hey, in the midst of chaos, God's people gathered. And so don't miss out on that. We'd love to have you come and be a part of that. Last but not least, we do have new t-shirts in. So there are some new t-shirts that have been delivered, and well, hey there.
Hey man,
how's it going?
We're talking about new t-shirts.
Well, look at that. I'm
wearing one.
You've got one on. So some of you wanted this particular style of shirt, which we call the Dream Shirt. Ask me why another time. But shout out Carla Watson. But we do have more of these in stock now. So if you would like to get one in, we would love to get your hands on one. They're $15 each. 2 for $25, and so let us know if we can get you one in your size, and you can rep the church. Free help, hope, healing. It's a great message to be kind of putting out there to a world that desperately needs it. Coming up next, we have our worship and weather report with our very own Kelsey Barker. Stay tuned. Well, we're back for another worship and weather report. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you today, sir?
It's good to have you on. I'm well. I'm
glad.
I'm still just riding the wave of excitement from talking with Miss Denise.
Well, you should be.
That was awesome.
It was great.
That blessed me.
I feel blessed.
I don't even know about y'all at home. I don't even care. I am blessed personally.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No, we're not. Worship and weather.
Here is your weather for tomorrow, Sunday, the 6th of December.
First Sunday in December.
Very first Sunday in December
as well.
And you know what the best news about this?
What?
It's the last month of December. Of the year 2020. December is the last month of the year,
right?
Which means this year is coming close to an end.
I noticed when I walked into the worship center earlier, I thought to myself, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It really is.
Which, interestingly enough, tomorrow
is it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas service.
Wow.
So here's the weather for that day. We're going to be starting off kind of cold. It's going to be 35 degrees probably that morning.
Chilly.
So put a jacket on. It'll round out to a nice, sweater weather of 59. Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
No rain or anything. And there'll be some sun. Looks like we have winds from the north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour scheduled for Sunday. So bundle up and then come to our very first annual It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas service. That's a mouthful.
It's good.
And you know what else is a mouthful? Is what else we're doing in this service.
Let's hear about it.
So in the It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas service, we're going to have lots of Christmas songs.
The worship and weather report is heavily weighted towards the worship portion.
Today,
yeah.
We got about 9 songs to get through. So you're going to hear Go Tell It on the Mountain. You're going to hear Joy to the World. You're going to hear Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, which is a little bit of an older one with a new flair on it. You're going to hear Let Us Adore, which is kind of a new take on the old song. What is that song?
I always get confused.
It's not Come Let Us Adore Him. It's Oh, Come All You Faithful.
There it is.
I'm your worship pastor. I know these things. And then we have a song that we introduced last week, King of Kings. Also, Midnight Clear, which is a Chris Tomlin take on It Came Upon a Midnight Clear.
And who's singing that?
I don't know, but he has a nose ring.
It's a mystery. It can't be me because I don't have one. Or do I? Continues.
And then Jessica will again sing Light of the World, a new song that we're doing for this season. And we'll round things off with Hark, the Herald Angels Sing.
Hark, by the way, has an exclamation mark at the end of it. Hark!
Hearken.
Yes.
As they say.
Yes.
So we're going to be singing lots of songs. We're going to have some great videos that we're really excited to show y'all.
Yes. The media is strong.
Very
on this
strong.
Sunday.
Well coordinated by Morgan Phillips, our media coordinator.
Yep. Shout out Lady Morgana.
And you guys are also going to be bringing a little Devo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Simple, small, easy. Nothing crazy. Just something to think about.
Only about 2 hours long this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is simple for them. So,
easy.
Just kidding.
Very exegetical.
You know, it'll just be a very special Sunday to remember that old cliche of the reason of the season, but really just focusing us on, you know, still praising God and being thankful even in the midst of this 2020.
And you know, look, sell it out here, right? I mean, this is the first annual. It's beginning to look like a lot like, wow, whatever.
It's hard to say.
Service. So come dressed up for it,
Yes.
right? Put your ugly Christmas sweaters on. If you have a big ridiculous hat, wear it. Who cares? It's 2020. It's been a beating of a year.
It really has.
Let's come celebrate Christmas. Let's have some fun together.
I know that I am going to ask the worship team to get out the sweaters.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
And the worship center is looking excellent. If you see John tomorrow, tell him thank you, John,
Yes.
for getting up in the lift and putting up all the cool Christmas lights.
Yes. Thank you for being an amazing person.
It's looking beautiful in there. And it's just going to be a great time, I think.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be great. We hope to see you there. 9 o'clock. It is, again, only one service. We really talked about whether or not we spread it out to two. We feel like we're, again, sort of building a little bit of momentum in the service, and we didn't want to split the service quite yet. We're not really there numbers-wise yet, so hope to see you there tomorrow morning, and it's going to be a great time.
It really
It's
will.
going to be a lot of fun.
If you can't come in person, stream it,
Yeah.
share it to your friends and family.
Yes, share it online.
Spread some Christmas cheer.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning, and I'm really looking forward to
I
it.
think it's going to be a great, great time indeed. Indeed. We do have, just for what it's worth, we do have childcare again on tomorrow morning. So 5 and under preschool age kids have a place to go. So all of you parents with young children who are like, I don't know that I can go to church with my 4-year-old. I understand. I have a Lydia Bledsoe at home. So she's going to be over in the daycare area.
But I will say, if there was any service that it would be okay for your kids to come and
this is it.
go crazy at,
Absolutely.
we have one for this Sunday.
There's a lot of music, so it's a good time to let them just be kids. And that's the thing. I mean, we always want to reinforce to you, parents with children, that we recognize your kids are kids. We don't expect them to act like adults, and so we're all doing the best we can here during this time.
It's very true.
And so don't let that prevent you from coming. We'd love to have your whole family here. All right. As always, it's been a great time.
What another great show.
Another great show. Who knows what we've got coming next week, but it's gonna be hard to top this one.
It really will.
This is going to be a hard one to top for sure. Praying for y'all. Hope to see you tomorrow, but until then, have a good morning, City on a Hill.